Gaffer, we've just said it there, everybody's very disappointed. Two good teams going for it there.
Two very good teams. I said prior to the game that probably squad-wise that they had the strongest squad in the league, and it was a real challenge for us. But I thought we started really well, really positively, and summer football was really exciting. And then we lost a goal against the run of play, but responded really well to that. And then, obviously got the all-important equaliser. Probably over the course of the first half, I think we edged the first half. I think we were slightly the better side. The second half, they made a slight change with Aniki, and they changed their system. They went from the 5-3-2 to a 4-diamond-2, and it caused us a couple of problems. And I just felt for a 15-minute period we lost our way a little bit. Possibly, after the substitutions, we didn't manage to get to grips with things, and I felt as well that, and I said this to the players after, we turned down, in my opinion, opportunities to deliver balls into the box. And we've got to understand, although we're not the biggest of sides, if you ask questions of teams, then generally you'll get opportunities, a little bit like the second goal for us, where it's delivered in. We don't get the first one, but it falls to Hope and he finishes well. I just felt we didn't put them under enough pressure in the second half, and in the end came up short.
That 15-minute spell, it's where the two goals came. It was the decisive spell of the game.
Very decisive. It was a little bit nip and tuck in the early exchanges of the second half, but we never managed to gain that momentum that we'd shown at times in the first half. Whether that was down to the fact we looked a little tired because of the exertions of 10 men on Tuesday, but we just didn't manage to quite play with that intensity and that energy in the second half we did in the first half.
You always say that if you're enforced to make changes, there's players waiting to step in, but it doesn't help.
No, it doesn't, but I never look for those types of excuses. Obviously we had to play Gary Miller as a left back today, as our two Normal and Granger and Maka are both missing today, but that's football. That's what you have to deal with as a manager, and that's what we have to accept. That's part and parcel of a push for this promotion, and there's going to be challenges along the way, and we just have to overcome them.
Bumped into Paul Tisdale in the corridor, and he's talking about two sides who were playing football. That's an absolute fact, wasn't it? Two teams really trying to do things properly. Absolutely,
but whether we play football or not, the most important thing is we win the game. As I said in the first half, our football at times was really excited, some excellent interchange with many of our attacking players, but we want to win the game. We have to win the game. We have to turn those exciting parts of football into goals and 3 points, and that's what we didn't do. So again, it makes next week's game even more important for us, and we have to prepare properly for that, and we have to get back to winning ways.
Criticism a fair one that we didn't create enough during that second half, particularly when we had the ball.
100%. That's what I'm saying. We never managed to build any real momentum in the second half, and I didn't think we asked enough questions of them when we got into positions. We turned down the opportunity to ask those questions on a number of occasions, and we must do better at that.
Stefan Skugel, he showed why you brought him here. He had a great game.
Yeah, the great game. He's a really energetic player. As his Slates and Hare and these types of players, they're all very energetic, creative players. But today was a disappointment in the respect that we didn't turn that very good first half into 3 points, and in the end we suffered for, in my opinion, a 15-20 minute period where we looked a little fatigued, and we didn't put them under enough pressure.